baking sheet. You do not want to slice through the muffin completely down to your hand. You can slowly start it, flip it over, and then pull up so there's no way you can cut through your hand. Okay. English muffins are sliced. Alright, we're going to toast these in the oven until they're lightly brown. That is only going to take a few minutes, so you need to keep an eye on them. And this oven did not get warm at all. Okay, our oven has now preheated. We had a problem with the stove, so that is all fixed. So I'm putting the English muffins into the oven. Now this is a convection oven, so it has a fan in the back that blows the air around. What this means is the food will cook 33% faster. So I'm going to check these in just a minute or two because they're going to bake very quickly. Even in a conventional oven like you have down below the stove or like you have at home, this again should only take 3 or 4 minutes to toast the English muffins. If that, just have one of you keep checking that. While that's doing, I am going to mix together my tomato sauce and spices. I'm going to mix right here in this measuring cup so that I don't dirty another bowl. So I'm going to add my Italian seasoning and garlic powder. And I'll just grab the spoon from the sausage. And here's my hot sauce. And you stir that up. Alright, so that sauce is all ready to go. And then we have our sausage and our cheese. So everything's ready to start assembling as soon as the English muffins are toasted. Now in savory cooking, you cook by sight and by taste. So I'm just going to steal a little piece of sausage here to taste. I just want a small one. Okay, and I'll just sneak some cheese with it because everybody likes cheese. And it tastes good. Alright, so I don't think it needs any additional flavoring or seasoning. I'm going to check on the English muffins. You'll want to make sure you have oven mitts or pot holders. And they need another minute or two, so we will be back shortly. Okay, our English muffins are all toasted, so we're going to take them out of the oven. Be sure you have pot holders that are dry. If they're wet, the steam will come right through to your hands and you will get a very serious burn. In shutting these doors to the convection oven, you want to make sure not to touch any of these metal edges. They are very hot. And we'll bring this over here. Okay. Our instructions say that we're supposed to spread some sauce over each of the English muffins. You may have extra sauce when you're done. You can either put extra on your muffins or toss it. Don't you just love it? Okay, we've got our sauce on all 4 English muffins. So now you take some of the sausage and you sprinkle it on your English muffins. So you should not have any of the sausage left over. There's just enough for all 4 English muffins. And now you're going to sprinkle some cheese on each of the muffins. Now if you notice, we have parchment paper down underneath the English muffins. This serves many functions. One, it makes cleanup a breeze. You just throw the paper away. And two, it prevents anything from sticking to the bottom of the pan. So your English muffins aren't going to stick to the bottom of the pan if for some reason some oil had cooked down and was still in the process of burning onto the pan, which at home, like a lot of your cookie sheets might be black. That's when you grease them and such. That it's called seasoning the pan. It's perfectly fine. But some pans don't season well, as these do not. And so we use parchment paper to protect them, to keep our food from sticking, and to make cleanup nice and easy. And here you see there's not lots of extra cheese, so you just divide it between the 4 muffins. And then according to our instructions, it goes back into the oven until it's hot and bubbly. And again, that should only take a few minutes. I'm going to wear pot holders because I know the edges of that stove are hot. So I'm just trying to take an extra precaution. Now, if you're cooking these in a conventional oven, you want to put them in the middle of the oven, as close to the middle vertically as you can. In a convection oven, you can put it on any shelf, but again, I've chose close to the middle. You may also set a timer so you remember to check it. However, that's hard to do when there are 12 kids cooking in class, so one of you will need to be responsible for watching the clock because there's only one timer on the stove. All right? Our English muffins are all done. Our pizza snacks, the cheese has started to turn a nice color brown. Be careful when you first eat them because they're going to be very hot. So take them off, let them cool, and while that's going on, you should be cleaning. All right, enjoy.